Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're planning a trip to Lanzarote, one of the most unique Canary Islands, this video is for you. Today I'm sharing 7 things before visiting this amazing island. Tips, hidden gems and little surprises that will make your trip much easier. So let's make sure to subscribe if you love travel tips and check out all the links in the description that can help planning your trip to Lanzarote. Let's start with the first one. Which is the best time to visit Lanzarote. Lanzarote is sunny all year round, but the timing really depends on what you want to do. For example, May to September is perfect for beach days and swimming. March to May or October to November is ideal for hiking, exploring nature and avoiding crowds. Winter months around 20 degrees, great for a quick escape from colder European weather. Keep in mind, Lanzarote is windy, especially in July, so always check the weather if you plan to spend time on the beach or do outdoor activities. The second thing we wish we knew before visiting Lanzarote is choose the right area for your stay. Not all areas are the same. Where you stay can totally change your experience. Some spots are super lively, some quieter, some closer to nature, others closer to restaurants and shops. Don't just pick a place based on hotel prices. Sometimes the cheapest options are far from everything and you will spend more time and money getting around. Think about what you want from your trip. If you want beaches, maybe stay in Playa Blanca. If you want to explore volcanoes and nature, consider Costa Teguise or Caleta de Famara. Planning your base carefully will save you time and stress and help you enjoy the island fully. The third thing we wish we knew before visiting Lanzarote is that renting a car is basically essential if you really want to explore the island properly. Lanzarote might look small on the map, but the main attractions are spread out, and public transport doesn't always get you where you need to go easily. Having a car gives you total freedom. You can visit volcanoes, beaches, viewpoints, and small villages at your own pace, without depending on bus schedules or expensive taxis. Driving here is actually very easy. Roads are excellent, traffic is minimal, and parking is usually simple outside the main tourist areas. For example, in Arrecife, it could be a little more complicated. We recommend booking with local rental companies if you can. They often have better prices and more flexible conditions compared to big international brands. If you want to check and compare rental rates, you can use our link in the description. You'll usually find better prices with that one. And honestly, if you want to experience the real Lanzarote and see its most beautiful spots, renting a car will completely change your trip. But obviously, if you're only staying in one resort and just one beach time, you might not need a car every day. So, even in this case, the good news is that car rental companies in the Canary Islands are usually very affordable and flexible. You can often rent a car just for one day, even last minute, without spending too much. That makes it super easy to plan day trips without committing to a full week rental. The fourth thing we wish we knew before visiting Lanzarote is always bring some essentials with you when you go out for the day. Many of the most beautiful places on the island are very wild and natural, especially beaches, viewpoints and hiking areas. Places like Papagayo beaches, volcano hikes or remote viewpoints don't always have bars, restaurants or shops nearby. So make sure you always have water, some snacks and maybe even something to eat with you, especially if you're planning a longer excursion. And don't underestimate the wind. Even if it's sunny and warm, it can get pretty windy in higher areas or near the ocean. So having a light hoodie or jacket in your backpack is always a good idea. Being prepared will make your day way more enjoyable and you won't have to leave amazing spots just because you forgot something or you're looking for a place to eat. The fifth thing we wish we knew before visiting Lanzarote is that this island is not just a beach destination. Before coming here, we honestly thought Lanzarote was mainly about relaxing on the beach. Once we arrived, we realized the real magic of the island is actually its landscapes, culture, and unique architecture. Lanzarote is deeply shaped by local artist and architect Cesar Manrique, who designed some of the most incredible places on the island. You will find spots like Jameos del Agua, Mirador del Rio, and the Cactus Garden, all perfectly integrated into the volcanic landscape. Even the white houses you see everywhere follow his vision of harmony with nature. But it's not just about nature. Make sure you also explore the traditional side of the island. Visit local villages, walk through small historic towns, and if you're there on Sunday, don't miss the traditional market in Teguise. It's one of the best ways to experience the local atmosphere, food, and culture. That's when you really understand what makes Lanzarote so unique. Now, the sixth thing we wish we knew before visiting Lanzarote is to book some attractions in advance, especially in high season. Even though the island feels relaxed and not overly crowded, Some of the most popular experiences can sell out quickly. For example, the Timanfaya National Park bus tour often has long queues, and in peak season you might wait a lot or even miss it if you arrive too late. The same goes for certain well-known restaurants or experiences, and also the ferry to La Graziosa, which is a very popular day trip. Booking a bit in advance, even just a few days before, can save you time and make your trip much smoother. Even if you're planning to visit famous beaches like Papagayo, we highly recommend going in the morning. Arriving early makes it much easier to park and to enjoy the best little coves before they get crowded. And the same applies to some popular restaurants. If you plan to eat at well-known spots during peak dinner hours, especially in summer or weekends, it's always better to reserve in advance to avoid long waits or not finding a table. And by the way, in the description below you will also find many recommended excursions and activities around Lanzarote. If you download the app using our link and use our discount code, you'll get 5% off your first booking, and you can include multiple activities in a single reservation. It's a great way to plan everything easily and save a bit on your trip. And the seventh and final thing we wish we knew before visiting Lanzarote is that distances might look short on the map, but driving can take longer than you expect. The island isn't huge, but many roads are single lane, scenic, and sometimes very slow, especially near national parks. Some of the most beautiful places are also reached through dirt roads, for example certain viewpoints or beaches like Papagayo. So if you plan to drive off-road, make sure to rent a car with good tires and in good overall condition. It will make your trip much safer and much more comfortable. So even if a place looks close on Google Maps, don't try to see too many spots in one day. Lanzarote is best enjoyed slowly, with fewer stops and more time to actually enjoy each place. Planning realistic daily routes will make your trip much more relaxing and enjoyable. So those were the 7 things we wish we knew before visiting Lanzarote. Hopefully these tips will help you plan a smoother and more enjoyable trip. If you liked this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and leave a comment telling us which tip you found the most useful. If you have any of your own to share for other travelers, please comment below. This will help everyone make the most of their experience in Lanzarote. And don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell, because in the next videos we'll dive into the perfect Lanzarote itinerary, top beaches, and more insider tips to make your trip unforgettable. If you love traveling and discovering new itineraries or guides for destinations all around the world, follow us to support the channel and never miss our upcoming adventures. See you in the next one.